Thank you, Birch, for sponsoring today's video. Sleep is important to me, and it's important for me to get a good night's rest. So this is awesome. We got our Birch mattress a few months ago, and I wanted to give an update on it because, you know what, you use a product and you're like, is it that good or is it not? And well, months later, I can honestly say that this is still a really good mattress, and I'm sleeping very nice and very comfortably. What is Birch Livin'? Birch Livin' is a premium mattress in a box company that makes mattresses and sleep products that are stylish, comfortable, and environmentally conscious. Their non-toxic mattresses are made right here in America and are crafted with organic and natural materials that have been sustainably sourced. Now, I normally am a hot sleeper, so these organic materials keep me cool and regulate my body temperature really, really nice while I'm resting. In addition to being a better mattress for me, Birch is committing to being better for the planet. It's not releasing dangerous emissions into the air, as it is guaranteed free of harmful chemicals. This is the Birch Luxe mattress. It's a premium upgrade to their original well-loved Birch Natural mattress. I've had it for a few minutes and I do absolutely love it. Just love the comfort, love that I'm sleeping really well. It's just comfortable. I like to get in bed and just lay down and go, okay, this is really, really nice. Finally getting where I'm getting a nice comfortable sleep instead of waking up my back hurting once in a while or all these things. And it's just so easy. It was easy to set up. You literally saw in the video here where it's just pulled out. It's a little heavier. It's a heavier mattress. And so, but I mean, well worth it to be able to be in nice quality. And just, you know what? They deliver to you. You don't have to go to the store. It just comes in the drop-off delivery person, and that's really, really nice. And also with this Birch mattress, you get a 100-night sleep trial. That I think is amazing, because most things in life you can't just try out, right? Like some things you get 30 days, you have to send it back, right? That's about all you get. But with this, you get 100 nights. So that is 3 months, almost 3 months, over 3 months, along with a 25-year warranty. So if it makes you nervous to buy something you haven't tried, you get more than those 3 months to make sure that you love it. And if you don't, they'll pick it up for you and you get a full refund. I love that they do that. And it also comes with 2 of their EcoRest pillows made from recycled plastic bottles. They're breathable and better for the environment. And I do love mine. Mine I use with my purple pillowcase. I love the plush topper on top of it. It makes it softer and I really, really enjoy it. It's just a nice sturdy mattress. I like my new mattress and I think that you would too. If you're looking for a new bed, check out Birch. You can click the link below or go to birchliving.com/AmyM for $400 off your mattress plus 2 free pillows. So now that we've got our favorite mattress, my favorite sheets are these linen sheets. I'll have these ones linked below that are my favorite. I love them. They keep us cool. They've lasted a long time. More expensive than other ones, but definitely lasted. Usually every 4 to 6 months, I feel like I've been buying new sheets. These have lasted for well over a year and still amazing. This is still our favorite blanket. It's the Evercool blanket. Definitely keeps us cool. It's amazing technology. It feels like coolness when you touch it. It's like, how does a blanket do that? But we're enjoying that. And then the simple white blanket. To purchase on Amazon, just like it on the top, real simple, comfy, real light bedding. I'm loving the way we're sleeping. Now my bed is ready for tonight. After a long working day, it'll feel nice to lay comfortable in my bed. Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. Today is Monday. Happy Monday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning is going great. I'm up, ready to take on my day. So we had a good long weekend, a weekend of being inside more and not doing a whole lot of chores because it was raining, and so just kind of doing other projects and things. So there's a lot to pick up here. So kitchen always first, usually always first. There's so much to pick up. There are lots of dishes. Ran the dishwasher a bunch of times this weekend and we still have more dishes. So I'm just gonna fill my sink up here, and while I'm filling up my sink, I'm gonna wipe off my countertops. They were pretty sticky, so usually I just use my Norwex cloth and water, and that seems to do just fine. But today I'm feeling extra sticky and a little more caked on food. So I'm gonna use some spray here. This was just dollar spray I got at a discount store, and just wiping off the countertops. And I'm going to wash all these dishes. There's a ton of dishes in here. Just hand wash them because with the dishwasher's full, I'll set them up here and somebody else will put them away today. Oops, found the problem with having breakable dishes is there's like little chips and pieces missing off of a lot of mine. I noticed that. I noticed my small bowls, a lot of them have gotten little chips off the side. Our glass cups break all the time. So there was a broken one that I have to put out here. And then even the plates, I noticed there's a corner broken off. I'm like, ah. So, I mean, that's just what happens when dishes are used. They're used downstairs, in the bedrooms, all those things. We don't just keep them in one area. I guess I wish I would just sit down everybody at the same time and eat, and then everybody put the dishes in the dishwasher and that, but that's just not always the case when you have a large family and everybody's going in different directions at different times. So it is what it is. I guess it's good they've got replacements for them. So these I'm just going to wash off. I'm going to put these next ones in here and let them soak a little bit while I continue wiping the kitchen. Wiping off my stove and my microwave, probably the easiest today. Usually I have to scrub it a little bit, but it was just real quick. We didn't do any cooking because everything was just heating up this weekend with the subs and the hot dogs this weekend. So super easy. So let's just wipe off our refrigerator. Wash the rest of the dishes here, got them all cleaned up, got the plate to go in the microwave, and then I pulled out from the freezer. We put one of those no-bake things in the freezer because they wanted them frozen. We were just like, I need to get those out of there. So I'm gonna take those out, put them on the glass tray here to eat up so I can wash this other thing. These cookies will get gobbled up real quickly today. I'm gonna fill up the ice machine. I'm going to fill up all my coffee pods right now and fill the canister part up with water so it's ready for coffee for tomorrow, probably for another cup today as well. So I've been using, I like the blueberry coffee from Mavericks coffee. That's one of my favorites. But I'm going to switch it up and do half with the blueberry and half with the midnight ride. So that way you get more of the darker kind, and then sometimes you get the fruity one. They're both delicious. I really took a long time before I got a Keurig machine because I just like my coffee pot, and having it, I thought, oh, that'll just be such a waste having those little pods all the time. Well, now that I got the reusable ones, definitely love it. So definitely an investment to purchase. I just had like 6, whatever they send in a package to begin with. They're from Amazon. The purple ones are not as good as the black ones, so get the black ones. They're just generic. Those work really, really good, but I had like 6, and then I was like, okay, I was constantly washing. Well, then I think at Christmas time, I ordered enough and got like enough to fill my drawer up here. So now this will last pretty much a week's worth of coffee where I don't have to normally fill up anymore, and that's kind of really a nice feature. And then as we're washing each day, we just put it in this little container here, and then I just fill them up once a week. So this works out good for me versus spending all that money on those little pots, because those can get very expensive. And then we just fill them with your favorite coffee. Like this one's my Mavericks coffee is my favorite. So this works out good for us for our coffee needs. After smelling this coffee, I'm going to get myself another one. I've only had one today, but I'm going to do one more. The home keeps getting clean. It's messy today, but I feel like it gets cleaner and cleaner. The cleanup is just so much easier. I remember just a few years ago, it seems like there was toys everywhere. I mean, a few years, because it's been more than a few, where they constantly left something out. And it's like, as I go back and look, and I'm like, it's just gotten easier. The kids are getting older, they get more mature, and they learn to clean up after themselves. So there's not that much. Even remember the shoe issue? Oh my goodness, we always had 10,000 pairs of shoes at the door. Not 10,000, but a lot of pairs of shoes. And now I'm like, oh, it was just my shoes at the door this time. So just the little victories I say in the house cleaning. It's like it does get easier. You know, you train your children, and eventually they get it cleaned up, and they really do. There might go through times where you feel like you're cleaning up a lot, but eventually it gets cleaned up. So that's a good thing. So I'm moving on to my living room here. Not a whole lot in here, just more of the couch just needs to be straightened. I have a whole bunch of towels here in the middle that's been folded for a few days, and they just keep sitting here. That's okay. We're gonna get to those again eventually. So that's a good thing. It's like the mess is contained and it's not too bad. So I would consider this a good Monday. Not a whole lot to have to pick up. It was, you know, dishes were probably my mess. Laundry, I haven't gotten to laundry yet. I feel like laundry's gonna be a lot, but we'll just wait till we get there. I'm lighting my last candle here for the summer. The Christmas time, the kids all picked out a different scent for me, and this was my poolside one from, I think it was Madeline bought this one. And so just be able to burn it, and then it's going to be end of summer, and then my next ones are going to be fall, which is really nice. I can't believe fall's going to be here. Can you believe it? I was just at the store and looking, and I'm like, there's so many cute fall decorations. I'm like, do we start decorating for fall? And I'm like, oh wait, we can't decorate for fall yet, right? It's like only August, and it's still really hot outside. So we'll just wait for a little bit on the fall decorating. Going on to cleaning my bathroom now. I have both girls are home today, so they can help with the other bathroom, so they're doing each one, so all I have is one to do in here. So I'm just going to clean mine out real quick, use my magic eraser in my tub. Works great, or my Norwex cloth. I just have a lot of magic eraser, so I'm going to use that. I'm enjoying my shower curtain. I got the curved one, and I really do like that. So much better in there. It seems like there's more airflow. We even hang up our towels on there, which has been nice, and they actually dry. So on the towel rack, it doesn't seem to dry. We put them on this little hook here on the side. They haven't dried, but just both hanging them up on top has made them be able to dry. So that's been a nice feature of the curved shower curtain. It's a lot more. I think they were like almost $40 for the shower curtain, but I feel like it's going to be a good investment. It's a lot sturdier as well too, so might upgrade the other bathrooms in time as we save up some more money for those sort of things. So the magic eraser works real good, just basically wiping it down real quick. It only takes a few seconds to wipe down. Really does not take much time at all compared to what, scrubbing it down and using like the special scrubbing tool, all those wonderful things. So I'm just going to use a paper towel here and cleaner just to wipe my sink off. Use whatever you want. My Norwex cloths are just not in here, and I'm not going to go look for them, so just use a paper towel. Same thing with the toilet here. I just sprayed some bleach cleaner in here. I'm going to scrub it out with the little toilet scrubber and then wipe it off with a paper towel. Okay, now I'm gonna make a list for the girls because we're gonna do a little bit. I don't do deep cleaning every single month. It just depends on what's going on, but I know that this month we can. We're not doing a whole lot. Next month we'll be starting school, so it'll be a little bit busier. So I'm gonna just have everybody I had to detail it out. And normally, way back in the day, I probably should do this again. I had a list all printed out. I actually have it on my blog, and it goes through each area. All I had to do is pull it out. I put it in a plastic sleeve, and then the kids just came by with like a dry erase marker and put a little check next to it if they finished it. So I don't know. I might get back to that. Seems like as the kids get older, they just kind of know what to do. But I feel like right now I just make list after list after list. So I may in time. I just never did one for this house, but maybe as I'm editing this video, I'll write it down on a piece of paper one of those days when I'm bored, I'll sit and make a list of things to deep clean. So this is just basically we're going to focus on the downstairs area. So I have lists like wipe the railings going down, wipe the ledge going down, wipe off all the furniture really good, clean things out, clean out the TV cupboard, the game cupboard, all those kind of things to kind of go through and make sure everything's cleaned up really nicely, and then move the couches because there's always stuff way under the couches. These couches go right to the floor downstairs, so there's not much room for the vacuums to get under there, so they get dirty. So that will it will not take that long with everybody helping. It takes like an hour. It really is not that long of a time. So just making this big list here for everybody, and we're gonna get moving with our day still. Taking a breather for like just a second, come outside and just doing our pool. Our pool is doing amazing. Okay, the key is just run the filter 24/7. I was thinking that probably was a bad idea, thinking, oh, the pump won't last, but you know what? Like all that money I'm spending in chemicals trying to keep it clean. If I just run the filter all the time, it's been fine. It cleared up the cloudiness. It did everything. I didn't even have to shock it. Just putting regular chlorine in there, and it's been perfectly fine. So this has been good. Seems like the only floaties that made it through the entire year were the avocados. Those were the winners. Through everything else has gotten thrown away. So invest in avocados, even though I'm spending a little bit more on them. I'm realizing the other ones just break. So avocados for the win. So this is good. So I'll have the kids come out today. They're gonna leaf blow off the deck. That Jensen wanted to do that last week with the electric leaf blower, but it was rainy and he wasn't able to do it. So now today he'll be able to come out and do this. So this is really good outside the yard. Just taking a quick walk by my plants here. These are doing really good too. I realized there is a bunch of pieces of grass coming up in these, because I did throw grass pieces in here. But I would just have to pull those out. The one tomato plant here at the end kind of looks kind of floppy, but that's okay. I don't know. Again, you have to do stuff. This is the end of the season. I don't even know if anything's even going to grow, but we will see how that handles. But there, I mean, stuff's still flowering, so we've got a few months left still of warm weather. We'll see how everything rolls. Okay, let's go back inside. So what I'm doing now is the kids are kind of up and moving, so we're just taking our moment right now. We're going to do our Bible right now. We're just doing really simple devotions on here, and then we've got that we'll just read a passage of scripture, read some extra scriptures on it, and talk about it. And then we're reading a book called 24 Family Ways. I read this way back in the day, like a long time ago with my older kids, and I got a hold of another copy. And I'm like, oh, this is a good thing to do. So we're sitting down doing that as well. And then the book we're reading, we really want to read our next book series of the Chuck Black series. But we were talking about Noah's Ark and being on Mount Ararat. Well, I have this book called The Mystery of the Ark. It's from Creation Adventure series, and it goes through kind of like a fictional story of like how people have tried to find the Ark up there on Mount Ararat. So it's real short. It should be done in a couple days with this book. So I thought we'll read that one, then we'll go back to our other Chuck Black series. Okay, now that everybody's done eating lunch, we did a quick lunch of just poor boy subs and made one of those black bean burritos. We pulled out the veggie tray, just left that on the counter, and everybody's just kind of eating whatever they want to fill their bellies with before they start work, because we got a lot of big work to do today, a lot of the deep clean list to tackle. So now everybody's out of the kitchen, so now I'm going to do the steam mop on the floor. I feel like I'm jumping from thing to thing, but that's okay. We're just kind of working on a lot of different things here. So I just kind of cleaned my desk off over here. I'm just going to wipe it off real quick. It stayed pretty clean. Just keeping it clean. I'm getting my floor wiped off in here with vinegar and water. Into the kitchen. Now I'm going to get a container of water. I've been not drinking a ton of water lately, so putting some water and putting some vitamin C in it just for some extra benefits for health. So just going to drink this up. Since it's showing sunshine outside and I know we're going to be outside in the pool today, I'm going to get dinner done. So tonight's dinner is going to be chili. This is taco chili, we call it. I think some people call it taco soup. However you make it. We just make this. We make this for a chili competition every year. Love it. I'm going to take a container of ground beef here. This is already cooked. It has vegetables in it. It's been sitting out for a little bit, so it's kind of thawed. I'm just going to put it in here, heat it up on the stove. I'm actually adding, I had a little bit of frozen tomato sauce, so I'm going to put that in there too. I have to get I went to get my beans and stuff out of here. I don't have that much stuff in here, so I need to transfer one of these days from my big pantry, like in the hallway closet, to this to get all the remainder, like beans and stuff, the staples that I have to fill back up on. We'll do that another day. I'm also going to gather fragments from my refrigerator by gathering up just leftover things that we had from like the chili hot dogs in here. I've got some black beans. It's going to be good. Okay, so I went to gather fragments from the refrigerator. I was going to add some like chili sauce and stuff to my actual chili, but there was only a little bit enough to do one. So I'm going to put these 4 hot dogs out in a container. Someone probably ate them for lunch this week. And then the coleslaw was kind of pretty much done. So this will be good. Gather this up. I won't have to use any of my chili. Since I don't have really anything to add to my chili, I guess I'll just use regular ingredients here from the pantry, which is nice. So I've got this humongous container of pinto beans. So I'm going to open that because I want to freeze some, and then I'm going to, if I don't use these, I can always puree them into refried beans, whatever I want to do. But we're just going to add this all together in the pot on the stove. Real simple. The rest I'll freeze. So for the pot here, the meat is almost pretty much cleaned up, so I'm just gonna add all my stuff to here. So this is pinto beans, chili beans, corn, diced tomatoes. It's got a little bit of that tomato sauce in there. And then I'm gonna add a package of ranch powder and a package of taco seasoning to it. This is what makes it awesome. Then look at it. Is it too watery? Add some more beans. Is it too beany? Add more liquid. Whatever you wanna do, or maybe more diced tomatoes to your, or even tomato paste to it. That's the beauty of this. It just mix it till it looks good. Our family likes it just thicker, so I'm just gonna let this simmer right here. This is done. Don't have to worry about anything else. And all I'll do is toppings. Now I have 4 containers of pinto beans. I can take these and also puree them. I was going to because I don't have any more refried beans canned, but I just didn't feel like pulling out the food processor today, so if I need them, I will. So for the topping, for the chili, one really nice thing to have is like corn chips, or I also have just corn tortilla chips, but something a little bit extra and a little bit better is having Doritos. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gathering fragments, so I've got about like almost a container full of corn chips in here, and they're kind of broken pieces. Remember that big box I got from Sam's Club? Well, it just most of them became broken, so some people have been scooping and eating them, but I've got nicer ones, tortilla ones in the pantry here. So what I'm gonna do with these is open up my bag of Doritos here. I'm gonna squish the Doritos and make them super small, make them fine. And then I'm gonna add these corn chips right here and just squeeze those together. So I'm gonna basically mix them, and then I even have a cheapy bag of ranch ones. I'm gonna put them all together. So then when you eat them, it's kind of like you get the Doritos, but you get a little bit more of the plainer stuff, and then you get the ranch in there as well. So it'll be a mixture, and then this will be as a topping for a chili. Just a great way to stretch it. Get the nice name brand one, but just mix it with everything else. So when you scoop this out, you get the variety of the chips in there. So this is a really good way to stretch your chips. So just by gathering those fragments, using the Doritos and using other ones, and I have what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 9 little half containers here. I'll pull these out randomly for tacos to put on. That's a really good way. Kind of like think of the Dorito taco they have at Taco Bell. It's kind of good like that. I'll just put these in the freezer. They'll last forever. So this lettuce right here, I'm just cutting it in half. I'm gonna save the other half for another day this week. That way you do it with something else. Have the chili, you can put lettuce in it. I have chopped up onions from the chili dogs. And you put chips on it, and then I have cheese, shredded cheese as well, ranch, sour cream, whatever they want to put on it. So this is done. Maybe I'll show you the finished product later, but that's easy. I don't have to worry about food for the rest of the day. That's kind of a nice thing about getting your stuff done early, is you don't have to worry about it later on. I had to laugh. I was in the kitchen and I looked down and it looked like someone was spraying my car, and I'm like, who's hosing off my car? And I looked, I'm like, oh my goodness, it's pouring rain. So here's an unexpected rain shower. I did not expect that. I'm like, oh, but my bedding is almost dry, so I just brought that in. I do have towels to hang out. I'm gonna hang them out. It's blowing. It will stop. As you see, the sun is out. It's just crazy North Carolina rain. And I know I should use a clothesline on here. I would love to. I think the way our house is, I'm gonna have to do like a like some kind of wood brace off of the beams that we have here, and then put a line straight across. But that's gonna require something I can't do, so I'm gonna have to wait until Greg can do something like that for me here. But for now, I just hang it on the bar. It works. Gotta love a North Carolina rain. Okay, laundry seems to be going slow, but I did get 1 load done, so I'm just gonna fold this and put it away. It has been a successful Monday in our home. I just was editing today's video, been doing things with the kids back and forth and going back and forth, helping kids, getting things done, and then editing. And then through the entire edit of my video, I realized I have this giant bruise on my arm right here. So that's awesome. I was like, oh my goodness, what do you even do with it? Nothing. Life. That's what happens. So all good. I'm just like, that's nice. So I have been working, I've been editing. It's been a little bit more of an edit today in today's video, and doing kids, all those things. We're doing laundry. Oh my goodness, the laundry, there's so much laundry, but we're getting there. So I've got clothing. Let me show you all the clothing I've got. And we had to utilize this step over here for towels. I've got a little clean washer. We've still got one in the dryer. Oh, and this deck has got laundry there. And it's got bedding going down there. Yes, lots of laundry. But the sun came out, which was nice. There's blue sky. I should be in my pool right now, but that just did not happen right now. It is a scorcher outside. It is so warm. All I want to do is go swim in my pool and go sit in the sunshine, but it just did not happen today. And that's okay, because you know what? Tomorrow's another day. Maybe tomorrow that will happen. So laundry, there's just a lot of laundry. So thankfully, and it's muggy. It's super muggy. It's so muggy. So Greg came home and he was looking at the the towels. I'm like, we got to do something about this towel issue. Either nobody gets towels or everybody gets one towel. I said, or we just build a clothesline to hang things up. So he said he was going to go and look and see what kind of wood he has so he can make those little brackets out there so we can hang some laundry. So that's what we're going to be finished up tonight, is the laundry. I'm going to get the, soon the dryer's done, I'll put the next load in, unless I think it's towels. It's probably more towels. So what I'll do is take the stuff outside that's probably partially dry, put that in the dryer, put the new stuff outside because it's 5 o'clock. It's going to stay nice and warm for a while outside. So, and then what else? Edit. I have to edit today. It's going to take a while to get editing done, and then I have to work on another video that I have to fix something on. And then it's going to be a Monday. So it's been a good, successful, very busy Monday. So that's just what we're doing. We're getting the Monday motivation done because the rest of the week we have stuff going on and lots going on, lots being busy. So I'm like, I need to get that cleaning done. And it was just definitely a big cleaning day today. So I hope that you got today and can tackle your home and get some things done. Remember, if you can't do everything we did, that's okay. You do what you can do. I have 6 other helpers with me. That was not just me. If this was just me, I would still be working. It would take me a lot longer to get everything done. So give yourself some grace to know that, you know, you're not gonna be able to get it all done right now. Okay, just slowly start working. Slowly start working at a few things. Think just, let's just clean my kitchen today, or let me just clean a drawer today, or whatever you can do. Whatever the task is in your life that you can accomplish, do that. Think a little bit smaller. Give yourself a little extra, and if you get that little extra, awesome. If not, that's okay. Just get the smaller one done, then you feel a whole lot more accomplished on things. So, all right, so you have a fantastic rest of your day. Remember, you are designed, created, and selected by God to do great, wonderful things. And I will see you guys again tomorrow with another video. Okay, I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Bye.